once you get to this level, you have to learn how to deal with Hildy anyway, so I wouldn't count anybody out. She's just got an advantage. But Baldo's very, very strong character in this game. Heavy damage, heavy guard gauge damage. That's something we haven't gone over. There's a little orb next to their names, and every time you block, it does damage to that orb. If it starts flashing red, you can get soul crushed, which means you block too much, and it can do a critical finish, which is similar to a fatality that ends the round.
Interesting.
We got another pause. Judge is coming up. If we have an interloper in the audience, they need to be dealt with.
This is a problem with the PS3 pad, unfortunately.
Yeah, and just with wireless controllers in general.
Yeah.
It's so hard to see, whether something's synced up to the system from earlier. And unfortunately, in every community there can be a troublemaker. So.
Yeah, somebody could have their controller previously synced and just hit it whenever they feel like it. But hopefully that's not the case here. We're probably just having some USB malfunctions because the players are kind of stretching out the cords because of the distance from the system.
Boldo taking an early lead. I know he's not going to want to give that up, but on the same token, what can you do if this wasn't either player's fault? All you can really do this early is probably reset the match. But we're going to have to go to a judge's decision on that.
Definitely.
And see what they have to say.
They'll make the right decision. I mean, this is a competition. Every player's here playing to win. And, they understand that the rules of the tournament are what they are.
They've been doing this for so many years. They have a rule to cover pretty much every situation. And they'll go to that rule book and enforce it. That's how it has to be. A lot of discussion going up on stage about what the problem might be or how we could fix it. And we're thinking it might be a bad USB port. If that's one of the models of PS3s that has 4 USB ports, not that big a loss, because we got 3 more. But so yeah, judges calling for them to try different ports. We are on. We're still live here at Evolution 2009, having a little hiccup here.
Yeah, just having some system problems, but like I said, this is going to be a very interesting matchup. Valdo's a good character, but not a lot of people play him, and Zazlamel is literally nobody plays. So he might even have an advantage on the fact that nobody knows how to deal with Zazlamel because he's played so little.
Battle 2.
Okay,
Fight.
so I think they're going to take it from here and let Voldo have that round. We're back in action.
A lot of things you're going to see is Valdo has a stance called blind stance where he turns around backwards and he has a lot of devastating mix-ups from it. Zazlamel by nature is a ring-out character, but the way Omega plays him, man, he can do a lot of damage with him. Zazlamel's strength is that he rings out to his back. He has a lot of moves that launch players over his head and over his shoulder.
Gotcha.
Fight.
Hooks him with that scythe and then whips him around a bit, as you can see.
That's an escapable stun right there, which Alpha Male got out of pretty easily.
Got the crab walk throw.
There we go, blind stance mix up. Zazlamel out of the ring. There we go.
You saw that. So yeah, Cha-Cha, expert guest commentator here. He knew it was coming. You've probably seen this player play a number of matches over the weekend.
You're used to seeing a lot of ring outs with Zazlamel.
Again, we have Omega playing Zazlamel and Alpha Male playing Voldo.
Omega is out of the Dominican Republic, and he's the lone representative, representing it well. He has. You can see his bar flashing because Voldo does incredible soul gauge damage. The way you can get out of soul gauge damage, though, is the guard impact, so you're probably going to see a lot more of those.
Okay. All right,
down to the wire. Down to the wire.
2 apiece.
Zazlamel's still got a red bar, so he's got to watch his guard gauge.
If he gets soul crushed, he'll get that instant kill, right?
Yep. All you got to do is hit all 4 buttons once you get soul crushed. Ends the match.
Does the range matter?
No range.
Interesting.
It basically enters a cinematic in which it just finishes the match.
All right, I'd like to see that. The crowd would too.
It'd be like hitting an Ultra in Street Fighter 4.
Gotcha.
Now Baldo's flashing. Oh! Just gets him with the basic throw. Sometimes under pressure, that's what
Omega
happens.
just dominating that last round, taking the first set after a little controller misfire at the beginning. We're going to go to Game 2 in their set, 2 out of 3 games, 3 out of 5 rounds in each set in this game because of the speed at which you can lose.
Yep.
Generally speaking, do you think that affects the way that armor damage plays into the game?
It definitely does, but 3 out of 5 has been standard since Soul Calibur 1. And it still makes for a very good match because the ring out and the existence of Soul Crush just make it more interesting on the 3 out of 5 rounds. And damage comes in pretty big chunks in this game, so rounds can end quickly in a lot of ways.
Doing some pretty fancy-looking stuff.
Yep, Omega's got a lot of fans, and he's earned a lot of fans here, man, with this crazy Zazzle rushdown. And let me tell you, this is not something you normally see.
So why is he considered low tier? We're seeing some really solid stuff.
Well, a lot of people consider him low tier because he doesn't have a lot of damage. He has a pretty obvious ring-out game, which a lot of players can avoid. And he doesn't have any real dynamic command throws or setups. He's got a lot of highs and a lot of unsafe moves.
So what is this player doing so right that nobody can deal with it?
Just outguessing the other players. Just really focusing on what his opponent is going to do about it and reading and reacting. But he also is flourishing under the fact that nobody really knows how to punish Zazzle because they don't play him that much. Top players, you'll see in a lot of communities, neglect the low-tier characters.
Right. We saw a little bit of that in the 5-on-5 for yesterday. Some great players getting knocked out by the unknown console character.
Yeah, my boy Josh Ballard was on the Midwest team. I was hoping to do a little better with Seth, but...
He had a clutch round, but yeah, he's my boy too.
KO.
Alpha Male taking a round 1-1 here.
Fight.
Alpha Male's really going to have to turn it on with all those mix-up games.
Well, he is up 1 game.
Actually...
Or did Volo take it?
No, Omega took it.
Okay, Omega took it.
You fool. It's over.
It's a side throw. Now, one thing that's interesting about Zazzle that I haven't even noticed until I watched Omega plays, he's got really good games after he throws somebody. That's some real good mix-ups, real solid pressure. Both players have their orbs at red, though, so Soul Crush could be imminent if both players clutch up on defense. But right now, they just seem to be exchanging a lot of attacks, just going balls out.
Now you're saying he doesn't do a lot of damage, but the damage he's putting out, I mean, it's not pitiful or anything. Maybe it's not as big, but it's big enough.
Pitiful damage per se, but I'm saying in comparison to the rest of the cast.
Check that out. That was 2 hits.
Rest of the cast, he does very low damage.
Boldo looking for a deep one. Zazzle sidesteps.
Oh. Didn't expect to throw out of that stun.
Take it for a ride. Boldo, Alpha Male using that little flip kick a lot. Is that pretty safe?
Final battle.
The move where he flips over with his feet.
Yeah, well, he has a mix-up out of it. Could go lower mid right after it. Yeah.
Okay, right. Oh, he went for a throw
it's
that
fairly
time.
safe because it leaves him on the ground. Not a lot of characters can do anything about it. Baldo can get a back turn, which gives him a mix-up right on Waker. Zazzle Mel's flashing, so the pressure's on to not defend as much.
Crowd yelling, you can't block.
Oh, that could have ended it. Uh-oh. We're going to see some clutch comeback here.
Clutch stuff.
Oh.
Hooks the leg.
Oh. He's looking for that low to finish it and just switch it up with the mid. That's the strength of Baldo. Great mix-ups.
1-1.
Stage is going to play kind of a big factor. Zazzle Mel is still a big ring-out threat.
Boldo dressed to kill.
Battle 1. Fight.
Funny enough story, I did dress as Boldo once in a Tekken tournament.
I'm sure the audience would love pictures.
I posted the pictures on the internet several places. They don't
right. The stage needs more ducks.
Those are dodo birds.
They look like ducks.
Namco really did their research on the period that this game was based in.
Right. The now extinct dodo.
We'll be seeing an upset here, man. I really didn't think Alpha Male would be able to take this, but it's going to be sweet. Zazzle Mel's got his back to the wall. So.
Zazzle Mel prefers back to the edge, right? To get him out of the ring.
The majority of his moves flip people behind him and over him. So probably going to try to set one up now.
Here.
Both players blocking a lot of attacks. Gets a good back. The color of the guard bar is decreasing there.
If you looked at that 2-hit combo, Valdo could simply do 1 hit, do the same damage. What I referred to before. Yeah, you got him scared with the guard gauge. You got him scared with the guard gauge.
Battle 3. Fight.
Big comeback. That's what the players here at Evolution 2009 like to see.
We're going to see some crazy mind games coming up because both players are in guard troubles right now. Oh, almost a ring out.
Close call.
For eternity.
I'm sure his heart skipped a beat right there.
Yeah, he has a throw that rings out too, so watch for that. Here. Rings out to his side, though.
Oh. Living on the edge.
Oh, nice break. Nice break. I don't know if it was intentional, but it was clutch.
Hard to tell.
Oh.
Taking a big risk with Zazamel. Didn't pay off.
Zazamel's a big risk character.
Top armor came off.
And the USA chants are coming out. Valdo's got all the advantages right now. He'd have to make some really not wise mistakes to lose this one.
It's over.
Hey.
Our house announcer letting everybody know that it's closer than you think.
Oh, Soul Crush. There we go.
Soul Crush
Soul
with the
Crush.
round.
Accept your
And here's an inescapable cinematic of death. Peace out, Valdo.
farewell.
He sent him to the suburbs of Detroit.
Final battle. Fight.
So does he get his guard bar restored then?
It gets reset after that, yeah.
Okay. Does he get reset between rounds or just then?
No, just then.
Okay.
It stops flashing in between rounds, but it will still be red.
All right. He's flashing already, so we can see one in return.
Oh, that could have soul crushed him right there. 3BB, that uppercut he did, very strong soul crush. Back through.
Gonna rip it out his crotch there, and it's pretty nasty.
Next hit should do it. Oh. Oh. Oh! Nice.
Getting Omega really
clutches
nice.
it out with a very unsafe while rising beat.
And very unsafe victory dance, almost knocked the stage over.